This is the new GitHub Copilot application for desktop, and check out this cool animation I just created using it. And you can see the tracking effect and everything. So what is GitHub Desktop and why should you use it? If you're using Cloud Desktop, then you must be asking yourself this question. So, and this is a good question, by the way. So first of all, my name is YUV.AI, and by the end of this video, you're gonna know the answer to this question. I encourage you to follow me across all social media platforms. Here is my Twitter account, X, and please feel free to ask questions, post, whatever. I'm also 2 times GitHub star, as you can see in here, so this means that I really know what I'm talking about when I'm speaking about GitHub, and for a good reason, for a great reason. So before everything, let's see a small opening video, and let's just dive into it. Are you ready? Let's go. How cool was this, right? Also using AI. So anyway, if you want to start using the GitHub Copilot application, what you can do, first thing is to go to github.com/github/app. In here, you will see the GitHub repo, and you should have signed up to the early access, but you can try. It should be available starting today to everyone. And you have all the instructions. You can download the application, install it on your computer, and once you do, you will see this stunning application called GitHub Copilot App, as you probably know by now. So this is the user interface when you are in an existing chat, but let's zoom out for a second, all right? I'm clicking on the left-hand side. I have the sidebar with all the options. You can see we have home, my work, automations, search, and we have this collapse or expand sidebar. So if I will click now on home, what you will see is this classic chat interface. And in here, by the way, here's a shout to Cameron Foxley, the genius, brilliant Cameron Foxley, who I enjoy seeing his work all the time. I play with Mona all the time. You can actually drag Mona Octocat. You can see I'm in love with this thing. Cameron, you're a genius, all right? You should follow him. He's a pure genius. So anyway, you can play with Mona, and just for this, you should use this application. Where are you, Cloud Desktop? Why can't I drag you and throw you around? That's not nice. Anyway, Mona will return. Here she is. All right, so we have the classic chat. And here below, we have more options. We can start from an existing project. We can set up some recurring automation that will happen on our repository, a specific repository. So working with GitHub Copilot desktop app is quite straightforward. You can see we have the chat, and in here we have the plus sign in which we can add files or folders, and we have modes such as interactive mode, meaning ask questions and we should approve or disapprove, and we also have the plan mode or autopilot mode, which means go, enjoy, have fun, and ruin everything or build everything. In here we have the auto mode, which means GitHub will decide which LLM to use once as we go with our project, or we can manually set up the model we wish to use. We have a decent list of lightweight models, powerful models, and versatile models. All right, so you can select whatever you want. I'm usually going with Opus, obviously, but in this case, let's go with Auto. So here below, what we need to do is to select a folder or a project before we start working on something. We can also click Add Project if we want, and we can select a local folder to start from scratch, or we can select from GitHub or clone a repository from a URL. So now if I want to show you how we can do so, we can just click on Use Local Folder, and it's simple as just selecting your folder. In my case, it's GitHub Copilot Desktop App. Catchy name, right? Just clicking on this, select folder, and that's it. Now I'm inside the folder. And you can see on the left-hand side something quite interesting. If you see the sidebar, which I'm showing now, you see you have the home, which we just saw, and under sessions in the middle, you can see we have quick chats, or we have the project, and within the project, we have sessions. Because we can create, with a plus button, we can create multiple sessions, and we can go through the work with GitHub Copilot by jumping between the sessions, which is really nice. Each session can have its own work tree. So if we click on quick chats, by the way, this is where if we want to ask questions that are not related to a specific project, this is the place to do so. But in our example, I want to show you first the way that we can use all the applications. So we started with home. We saw the options. Now on my work, then we can connect a GitHub repository, as you can see in here. And the cool thing also is the automations, the third option at the moment. GitHub always changes everything, so you might see it under different names as we go, but at this moment it's called automation. So you can set up automations just by clicking on start automating, or you can see some examples from here. Now once you set up the automations, it will live and work just like if you're familiar with Claude schedule tasks on Claude Cowork or routines on Claude Code. In here we have the automations. So now we can set up something like tell me a good morning joke daily on 9 a.m. As an example, I can do so. And now the cool thing is that I can describe in natural language what I want, and I can select the mode we saw before, the project, and the LLM we want to use. So if it's a small task, so we can select a cheap small LLM to do it for us. And this is really cool. All right, so this is how we can set up automations. It's really easy to do so. Now we have the search option, which lets us, as it implies, to search for sessions, projects, chats, etc. All right, so this is the search option, which is also really nice. So now let's go to our project, which is the GitHub Copilot desktop app. Remember the catchy name? And now I'm clicking on this session because I want you to see what I did in here. So first of all, this is also a shout to Victor Odi from X. I saw his content and I really liked it. He showed how we can create these stunning videos and then make the application track it. Like this is not Three.js elements. This is a real video I created using Grok. Actually, I created 2 images, then I turned it into a video and I used it. And also in the same method, I did this technique of horizontal scrolling that takes the video and then moves forward or backward as I scroll. And this is actually what gives us this nice effect. So this is the landing page I created, and you can see it's really nice. It's really nice. And we have the option to see the chat from the beginning. So if I scroll up for a second, you can see I just opened this project and I said run the app, and GitHub Copilot is the same GitHub Copilot, meaning it can do everything we already know it can do via the IDE. But now we can do it via an interface, a nice UI, a stunning UI. I really liked it. And we can see the application and we can write code and we can use everything we know to use from the classic work with GitHub Copilot in the terminal or in the IDE. Now we also have the option to see the files. You can see that I have the resources like the video, I can see the code, and I can see even what I did with Claude. By the way, the beginning I built like the structure with Claude, and then I moved to GitHub Copilot desktop app, which is really nice. I wanted to try playing with both. So we can see the files, we can see any plans that GitHub Copilot did for us. If we had any, we can see the terminal in here and we can preview the application. Now on the right hand side, we can run some development server environment and we can open VSCode from here. And this is also really nice. If you have it installed in your machine, any IDE, you can open the project from your IDE. Now you can also try to see dark mode, light mode. You can pick and polish, you can select elements if you want, and it will be injected into the prompt. And this way we can actually really easily change elements in the application. So this is how we can actually use the GitHub Copilot desktop app. Now, if I want to show you really quickly all the settings, we also have something really nice here below. Let me go to the left-hand side. And in here we have the settings. You see this gear icon. If I click on the gear icon, you can see we have this pop-up showing all the various settings we can use. So we have the general settings, the theme we can select. There are so many themes. You can choose whatever you want. And the nice thing is that we have the MCP registry pre-baked for us in here, which means if we want to add connectors such as Obsidian, Hugging Face, or any other MCP server, we can do it from the built-in 35 official MCP servers that we have, and we can obviously add our own servers if we'd like to, the custom servers. Now also on the left-hand side, you can see we also have skills, and this is really cool. You can see the skills I have installed on my machine. If I click on something, you can just see what it means, and if I click on the dot, I can see the skill itself in File Explorer or copy the path. Now we also have the option, of course, to add skills and see the built-in, what we have on the device, etc. We have the accessibility, we have accounts, experimental features if we want, and of course the project settings. We can apply specific settings to our project. Now you can also see, by the way, that by going to the project setting, what we can do in here is to set instructions like custom rules, and we can see the skills that are connected to this project. And we can also enable remote control, which is really cool. We can set up this to on, we can toggle this to on, and then from this moment on, what we can do is to keep working on our project using GitHub Web or mobile application. And if you don't know, GitHub has a nice application for mobile, or you can use the /remote command if you want to do it as well. So I do encourage you to test out all the skills and all the things you can do in this application. But the idea is that you can now use the application and work with GitHub Copilot in the desktop. And this is really nice because, as a cool example, from my point of view, is to let GitHub Copilot connect to our machine and do really cool things. So if I go to Quick Chat, just to show a practical example, we can send something like, tell me if I have any heavy processes running on my machine. And I can send this prompt. And if you prefer speaking, you can also speak with voice dictation. And you can see that since we're using auto mode, then now the model has changed to Sonnet 4.6. And now what I expect of GitHub Copilot to do is to actually use the terminal and check my CPU, the usage. And you can see it really can access my computer, and it can see all the processes, and it can help me manage everything I have on my machine, which is really, really, really nice. So let me go back for a second to the main view, and here I am. So I hope you saw how cool and amazing the new GitHub Copilot application is. Now, if you work in an environment, in an enterprise environment, in your company, and you have GitHub Copilot, now you don't need to use it only in VSCode, because there are many people that do not use VSCode or are afraid from the IDE. Now you have a solution you can work with on the GitHub Copilot desktop app, and I really liked what they did. And that's a big, big shout to GitHub, because I enjoy the fast pace that you guys work with. So that's, again, the overview for GitHub Copilot app. I encourage you to try it out by yourself, and I will be more than happy to read your comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you used it. Tell me if you are using Cloud Desktop. Tell me whatever you want. I will be happy to read it in the comments. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell me what you want us to cover next. I will be waiting for your comments, and by the next video, I have many surprises more to show and prepare for you. So I'll see you in the next one, and by then, have a great one. And don't forget, let's fly high with YUV.AI.